Hi guys, Danny from GDL Automotive. Today we're going to do another vehicle review. This time we're doing the Nissan Pathfinder. This is the R50 model. It belongs to my father. They're not real great, they're not particularly bad either, they're somewhere in the middle. And all the ruckus you can hear in the background is Travis Otten's car getting towed here. So the Nissan Pathfinder is a little bit average. They're a V6, which makes them pretty bad fuel guzzlers. These do rev really high, so when you're on the freeway, find you go through a lot of fuel. The people tend to put LPG on them, which has happened to this one, which isn't a great solution really. It still uses about the same amount of fuel, in my opinion. So the other negative with these is they run a V6, which also runs a timing belt. It needs to be changed every 100,000 kilometres. The timing belt job on this isn't much fun. There are worse out there, it could be an Alfa Romeo, but it can be an expensive 100,000 K service. Just to bear in mind if you're looking at buying one. The other thing that is semi-common, it's not super common in these, is gearbox trouble. This particular one, which belongs to my father, has had gearbox issues in the past before he owned it. I knew the previous owner. And so that's all been sorted. Not all of them do that, but quite a few of them do seem to present with some transmission issues in the automatics. Okay, so here we are in the engine bay of said Nissan Pathfinder. As you can see, there's not much space to do anything, which is not a great problem. It's more of an issue for your mechanic. So just be aware though that these V6s can result in semi-large labour bills due to the fact that it takes hours to do anything in here, because everything's proper shoehorned in. Made a little bit worse in this particular case by the LPG fitment, which is a bit of an average job in my opinion too. Having said that, I'm no LPG installer. But you don't really want big long hoses running the length of the engine bay in your LPG. Okay. The only other issue with the Pathfinder that you should bear in mind if you're looking at buying one is the tyre and wheel size and the combination. The Pathfinder is one of those vehicles that just has one of those oddball sizes on it that can be expensive comparative to other family vehicles. So just bear that in mind if you're looking at the R50. The tyre maintenance and replacement cost of this is a little bit dearer than most other cars. Having said that, they're quite good to slap the all-terrains on if you're going to use it for some of that off-road type, which is what it's actually made to do. Are you recording me be a dickhead? Oh, good. Can you actually see me in it?
Yep.
Good. Overall, we've given the Pathfinder a pretty bad rap. It's not that bad. It's a middle-of-the-range car. It's nothing fantastic. The big things for you to bear in mind is fuel consumption and tyres. They are a pretty heavy car, but they're a pretty good car too. They're made by Nissan, obviously, Japanese. They're a pretty good vehicle. They're somewhere in the middle of the range. I'd give them probably a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. They're nothing amazing, but they're pretty good.